I am Lieutenant Dr. J. Chinna, Department of Commerce, ABU Government Degree College, Jangam. In part of second slide of introduction of business organization, today the topic is functions of business and what is the meaning of trade, as well as what is the meaning of commerce and how many types of industries, how many types of trades, and how many types of commerce. These are we have to discuss today. First of all, we have to take the functions of the business. In order to achieve its objectives, a business enterprise performs several functions, which may be broadly categorized as production, marketing, finance, and personal functions. All these functions are interdependent and interrelated. For instance, production department depends upon marketing department to sell its output, and marketing department depends upon production department for the production required quality and right quality to satisfy its customers. So that the main important functions of the business have been briefly discussed below. Those are 9 functions are here. One by one we have to discuss the functions of the business in detail. The first function of the business is production function. Production refers to the information transformation of raw materials into finished goods with the help of inputs such as manpower, machinery, capital, information, and energy. The production department is entrusted with the activities such as product planning and control, maintaining plant and machinery, quality control, procuring raw materials and stores, and inventory control. These are the production function. And the second function of the business is purchase function. Traditionally, purchase was considered to be a part of production function. However, big organizations have a separate department for undertaking purchase activities. The purchase department is entrusted with such activities as inviting tenders, allocating and sources of supply, planning order for right quality and right time, maintaining proper flow of inventories, maintaining proper record of inventories, and importing raw materials, machines, and equipments. These are the main purchase functions of the business. And third function of the business is marketing function. Marketing refers to the distribution of goods and services produced by the production department with the help of market intermediaries and distribution network. The marketing department is entrusted with the activities such as undertaking marketing research, product pricing, packing and packaging, proper distribution and transportation, product positioning and adaptation, and product promotions. These are the marketing functions. And fourth function of the business is finance function. Finance function refers to the procurement of finance and its judicious application for maximization of the returns. The finance department is entrusted with the activities such as determining the total capital requirement, determining various source of finance, arrangement of fixed and working capital, judicious application of finance, ensuring optimum use of finance resources, and maintaining adequate cash flow. These are the finance functions of the business. And fifth function of the business is personal function. Personal function refer to the recruitment of right person for right time and right job time. The personal department is concerned with human resource planning and development, recruitment and selection, placement of induction, training and development, career development, framing promotion and transfer policies, and undertaking motivational programs. These are the personal functions of the business. And sixth function of the business is public relations. Modern business houses are becoming more of consumer oriented. The public relations department is concentrated with the creating a favorable impression of the business organization and the government agencies, employees, suppliers, shareholders, consumers, environmentalists, and others, which may be include present and potential customers. It also organizes publicity campaigns to enhance the image of goodwill of business in the society. These are the public relation functions of the business. And seventh function of the business is legal functions. Some big business houses have a separate legal department in order to advise business on legal issues. The legal department ensures that the business unit comply with various rules and regulations framed by the local, state, central government from time to time. It also advises the management in the case of disputes with the customers, suppliers, competitors, workers, and even government over various commercial issues. And the eighth function of the business is research and development. It is the main function of the business. Research and development is an important activity in the modern competitive business world. Research and development has become a significant that many industrial houses have established a separate research and development department. It is necessary for automation, modernization, replacement of old and outdated methods and machines. A rural research and development department consists of experts from various areas whose primary job is to be experimented new methods and processes. And the last and final function of the business is advertising and sales promotion. Advertising and sales promotion are the part of marketing functions, but they have assumed a great importance in the wake of increasing competition. Goods will not sell on its own. It is necessary for a marketer to create a distinct image of product in the minds of customers to attract consumers and strengthen its customers base. Advertising department consists artists, copywriters, and designers, etc. These are the 9 functions of the business. Now we can classification of the business. Basically, business has classified into two parts. Number one is industry and another is commerce. Industry belongs to the production activities, whereas commerce belongs to distribution activities of the business. According to B.O. Wheeler, author, an industry is composed of a group of firms which compete with each other in serving approximately the same sets of buyers, offering products that are reasonably those substitute one on another. It is the definition of the industry. The meaning of the commerce is the sum total of those processes which are engaged in the removal of hindrances of persons by trading, places by transportation and insurance, and time warehousing, in the exchange with the help of banking of commodities. It is according to Stephen James. According to Stephen James, he told that the commerce is nothing but remove the hindrances of some activities. Now we have to discuss about types of industry. Earlier, as you told that the meaning of industry, that is the belongs to the product activities. Basically, we can divide it to the industry in 5 parts. Number one is extractive industry. Extractive industry belongs to concern with the extraction of materials from the natural elements like oil, water and air. For example, fishing, mining, oil exploration, lumbering, etc. are the extractive industries. And second type of industry is genetic industry. Genetic industries are concerned with genetics or breeding of certain species of plants and animals. For example, forestry, fish culture, cattle breeding, animal husbandry, poultry, etc. These are the genetic industries. A third industry is called manufacturing industry. Manufacturing industry again divided into 4 types. What is the meaning of manufacturing industry are here? Manufacturing industries are concerned with the conversion of raw materials into intermediaries or finished products. The manufacturing industries may be broadly classified 4 types. Under manufacturing industry, number one is basic and heavy industry. Basic industries are those industries which are necessary for the economic development of the country. In India, Such industries are generally owned by public sectors. For example, iron and steel industries, cement industries, fertilizers, chemicals, etc. industries. And second part of the manufacturing industry is capital goods industry. What is the meaning of capital goods industry are here? Capital goods industries produces machines, tools and equipments which are necessarily for carrying on the production of goods and services. For example, industries manufacturing tools and equipments, agricultural machineries, heavy electrical cables are the capital goods of industries. And third part of manufacturing industry is intermediate goods industry. These industries produces those goods which are further produced in order to make them more useful. For example, cotton, spinning industries, manufacturing tires, tubes, synthetic materials, plastics, dry cells, etc. These are the intermediate goods industries. And the manufacturing industry, under the manufacturing industry, the fourth industry name is consumer goods industry. Consumer goods industries produces consumers durables and non-durables which are directly bought by the end users. For example, electric fans, televisions, air conditioners and refrigerators are the consumer durables. Whereas processed foodware, footwear, medicines and drugs are consumer non-durable goods. Again, the main fourth part of industry is construction industry. Construction industry is a booming industry in the developing countries like India. It involves construction of roads, railways, bridges, harbors, dams, residential and commercial buildings, etc. The contribution of real estate industry in GDP has increased to be a greater extent. And final and last industry name is service industry. Service sector is one of the most dynamic sectors of the economy. It includes services like banking, insurance, transportation, marketing, research, advertising, and sales promotion, entertainment, etc. These are the service industries. Services today account for about half of GDP of the Indian economy. These are the types of industries. And next slide, again we can classification of the commerce. The commerce divided into two parts. Number one is the trade and number two is aids to trade. What is the meaning of trade? Trade is the branch of commerce which is concerned with the exchange of goods and services. Whereas aids to trade are those activities or agencies which help in the smooth control of trade by removing or solving the different problems or difficulties or obstacles or hurdles or hindrances in trade. Now we can discuss about the types of trade. Types of trade again divided mainly two parts. Number one is home or internal trade. What is the internal trade? The exchange or sells or buys within the country boundaries. The sales and goods exchange in within the country is called home trade or internal trade. Again, home trade and internet trade divided into two parts. Number one is wholesale trade and second one is a retail trade. The wholesale trade is, as the term indicates, is the trade which takes place in whole or large lots. Wholesalers sell goods to the retailers or large institutional buyers like government. Retail sale is a trade in small quantities. The household sector is the major segment of the customers for retail trade. Thus, retail supplies goods directly to the end users. And second part of the trade is external trade, we call as international trade also. What is the meaning of international trade? Trade between two countries with different socio-economic political environment is referred to as external trade. It is also known as a foreign trade and international trade also. For example, trade between India and USA. External trade may be further classified again three parts. Number one is export trade, number two is import trade, and third one is entry port trade. Now we can discuss one by one. What is the meaning of export trade? Export means selling goods to the customers based to in a foreign territory outside the national boundaries of the country. For example, when goods are sold from India to Pakistan, it is an export trade. Export is the best method of expansion when additional capacity exists in the business organization. And second is the import trade. It means purchasing goods from a seller based in a foreign territory. For example, outside the national boundaries of the country. For example, when goods are purchased by India from UK, it is termed as import trade. The government discourages imports as it leads to outflow of the foreign currency. And final one under the external trade is entry port trade. It involves re-exporting of imported goods is referred to as entry port or a re-export trade. For example, an Indian trader may buy goods from Bangladesh and then sell to the Pakistan. Ports which are conveniently located act as distribution centers. For example, parts of Singapore and Hong Kong. These are the types of trades. Now, we can discuss about second part of the commerce, that is aids to trade. Again, aids to trade divide into few parts like trade, transport, insurance, warehousing, communication, advertisement, and banking. Aids to trade are ಅಬ್ಬಾ.